Welcome back to the Quiksilver Pro. If you're joining us on the Fox Sports Network, we just saw the performance of the event so far from Gabriel Medina. We'll be hearing from him shortly, but right now we're throwing back to live action in the lineup with Ryan Callinan coming up against Jordy Smith in Heat 11 of round 3. And the Australian, we've seen him on the championship.
A little tentative in an approach. Here, you can see he's really driving through those moves, and the electricity he carries there translates into a better number, a 6.8. Ryan Callinan's first wave here. This wave gave him a little steeper section. The mid part kind of let him down, but it is a good start. Definitely, if he had any nerves, it would have been shaken right there.
Sorry, Ryan beat Jordy in the quarterfinals in France on his way to a second place finish. So he holds that mental edge. Let's see if he can put it to good use.
Surfing inspired by the Red Bull Airborne yesterday?
Yeah, that was really fun. Italo won, and yeah, everyone was surfing really good. I love to watch this kind of surfing, you know. It's just the progression of surfing, you know. These air maneuvers, grabs, different grabs and stuff. So it's cool. Yeah, I just want to thank God for this opportunity. That was really fun.
I think there's more to come. By the looks of the tour this year, it's just going to be an exciting one.
Looking forward to seeing what this guy can do in 2019. Been training really hard in the off-season, gearing up for this first event. Look at the speed and flow that he's showing on this ride. Just clicks the tail free there. It was a tricky section to read. This wave's trying to lay down on him, but with that extra volume, Jordy able to drive through to that inside section. Multiple turns.
Here he just like compresses and glides, and he actually gets a lot of speed out of those top turns too. You know, he keeps the rails out of the water, so there's always speed for him even off the top turn. He's never really, it's almost like the wave, he just gets faster and faster as he goes. As long as the wave keeps giving him sections, he's just going to pick up more speed. I mean, there's the wave slowed down a bit, but he got back to that next section, and he'd probably rattle off another half a point maybe. And you see how he just drives off the top too, and such impeccable technique and acceleration because of it.
And you can tell who Jordy grew up idolising. The likes of Fanning, Parkinson, Slater. He kind of has a lot of sections for these guys to rip into. Some progressive surfing going down. Some beautiful lines being drawn by Jordy Smith as he throws the reverse and rides on out into excellent results. But it does feel like he's been working hard on some of his barrel riding as well, which could bode well for him when we get to Tahiti and also to Pipe.
Move to Hawaii would most likely help. I mean, he's put in some time in all those waves. I mean, if you figure growing up on the North Shore.
Smith is in front of Ryan Callinan at this stage, but the top seed only holds a narrow lead at this point in time. Here is his rival, and he's only looking for a 4.75 to get himself in the lead. That wave's not going to do it. Also in the lineup, Heat 12 has just entered the takeoff zone. Mikey Wright up against Jack Freestone.
I would agree. He's in a great place in his life as we watch Ryan Callinan.
Ryan, nice sequence of hacks. He's had some okay rides so far in this heat, but hasn't blown minds just yet. His highest score of 5. Not sure that one's going to go into his top 2.
Is grateful for where he's at as we watch Jordy here glide across that first section and then just lays everything in to that final section with the big layback. You know, all of a sudden you're like, oh, whoa, he worked on the offseason. It's not the same turn I saw all last year. It's something a little bit better and different.
Here goes Ryan Callinan. He's up against Jordy Smith out there at the moment. He's back in second spot. He needs a 5.57 to get in front. Nice sequence of turns. Hucks it up into the lip. His story very similar to Jack Freestone's. Had some real moments.
Now you talk about critical sections. You know, he carries some great speed, but that wasn't a very critical section, so I think that'll factor into the score, even though it was a very dynamic turn as we watch the replay now of Callinan. And I think it's a very kind of similar score range that he already has.
Of course, he's a little more powerful, but we have a similar kind of surfing, I think, and whoever surfs best on the heat is going to make it.
We can't wait for that matchup. Good job today. Well done.
Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, one previous heat between Iago and Gabriel. That was in 2017 in Rio, and Iago got the jump on Gabriel. sure that was at the forefront of his mind then. We'll see what he can do moving forward. But this one is going to come to a close with Ryan Callinan left chasing a 5.94 in the dying stages. So Jordy moves on through. The next heat to hit the lineup will feature Italo Ferreira and Ricardo Chris.